Salutations, cyberspace, and welcome to the JCal Arts channel. You saw the title of the video. We're going to dedicate a whole speed paint video to the lemur king who likes to move and move it from the island of Madagascar, King Julien XIII. And so thank you for returning viewers, and for anyone new to the channel, I am JCal Arts. I basically do Let's Draws, which are speed paints where I talk about whatever's related to speed paint and what I'm drawing. And if that interests you, do the viewer things like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you stick around to see the final picture and see how this lemur king gets the JCal treatment. With the type of audience I have, I'm pretty sure you know King Julien XIII comes from the Madagascar franchise. And yeah, franchise, because it spans multiple movies and TV shows. And King Julien is obviously meant to be a ring-tailed lemur. And so starting with the king's makeover on this channel, we're going to start with his face. And I looked up actual real photos of ring-tailed lemurs, and comparing it to the model of King Julien that they used for the movies, it's mostly accurate, but there are some things I'm changing for my personal drawing of this character. So for one, lemurs, ring-tailed lemurs, have pale white fur. Like, at least with their face, it's like pale, shocking white. So I gave King Julien his shocking white fur in my drawing, and they also have black patches of fur around their eyes. And because King Julien's eyes in the movie model are so big, I think it's kind of hard to tell that he has it, but I decided to make his eyes smaller in this drawing to make it more obvious that the black fur patches around his eyes are there. And I also gave him a black muzzle as well, because that's also another aspect of lemurs. They have a black muzzle and black lips. And again, I think it's the art style, because they gave Julien, you know, a very pointy small nose, and it looks like the muzzle is kind of like a gradient of various shades of gray, so it's kind of hard to tell. So I just basically did those things up to make it more obvious. And besides that, I think the movie model for King Julien is pretty much spot on to how ring-tailed lemurs look like. And I just decided to take my own initiative with my own art style to make our king look closer to the animal he's inspired by. If my voiceover is matching with the speed paint, I am currently drawing King Julien's new crown. And I decided to give him a crown that reflects Malagasy culture better, because if there's a criticism to have of the Madagascar franchise, it's the fact that despite being named after Madagascar, it doesn't really pull from Malagasy culture like that. You would at least think the lemurs would speak Malagasy here or there, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna lean into Malagasy culture for King Julien's design. So he's wearing a satroka, which is a hat worn by Malagasy men, and they have versions of this that are more decorative for leaders or festivals. So he's wearing a satroka with a green stripe at the bottom and a Madagascar periwinkle in the center, which is a flower native to Madagascar. And the leaves sprouting out are these trees that are native to Madagascar, whose name I can't say. I am now drawing His Majesty in full body view, and he will be wearing nothing but his royal undergarments, as I'll call them, because I plan on drawing outfits on top of this body base to give our king a chance to show off different outfits for the JCal universe. And I also want to point out that I know how some of you in the universe can be when it comes to me giving a makeover to certain cartoon characters from the past. And I just like to remind you to not be like Mort. We all know Mort is basically a foot fetishist, and the fact that he's made it into the Madagascar movies, a movie series for children, is weird, but we all know that King Julien does not appreciate how Mort obsesses over his feet and often gets agitated. So I want you to all go with class if you feel so inclined to ogle at all, as your majesty appreciates compliments and flattery, but not obsessive Mort-like flattery. So if my voiceover is matching the speed paint recording, I should be coloring His Majesty's body base. This is the perfect time to mention another inaccuracy with King Julien's official model in the Madagascar movies, and that is the way they colored his body. Ring-tailed lemurs in real life have a white inner belly, and then the rest of their body is gray outside of their white head and dark gray head patch that makes it look like ring-tailed lemurs have hair. And that is a detail they didn't reflect in King Julien's official model, which is why I'm doing it with my own body base here in this Let's Draw. Instead, his body is gray all over. Like, the closer to the neck area, the darker the shade of gray it is, and the further away, the lighter the shade of gray. So I just wanted to point that out. And while I'm here, I am also a history buff as well as an artist. And I want to point out that Madagascar is a real place. I didn't think so when I was a kid watching the movie for the first time, but it is a real country off the coast of East Africa. That island separated itself millions of years ago, which created the unique fauna you see in the movies. And the island was settled by Austronesian peoples over 1,000 years ago. And when I say Austronesian peoples, I mean the people from Southeast Asia and Polynesia. Yes, Moana done sailed across the Indian Ocean to an island off the coast of Africa. Anywho, these Austronesian peoples then intermixed with Bantu Africans who migrated onto the island, and that created the unique mixed ethnic groups that you see in Madagascar today. And yes, Madagascar has different ethnic groups within it, and so I recommend everyone do their research to learn more about this country. So His Majesty is finally getting some clothes, and the first outfit I wanted to showcase him in is the royal regalia look. And I see this being the type of outfit he will wear around his subjects and when he wants to be a little more serious, but knowing King Julien, he's always down for some fun, so the serious moments tend not to last. But I wanted to find pictures of Malagasy nobility or royalty to base his royal regalia look on, but I couldn't find any sources that I trusted. There are only pictures that are approximations or pictures post-colonial era, you know, when they started to dress very European. So I decided to look to the ethnic groups of Madagascar for inspiration for his outfit, and I found the Saklava tribe. And this is a ethnic group that lives within or around the same native range as the ring-tailed lemur, and the men tend to wear a sash around their chest, and they pair it with a sarong-like bottom garment. So that is what Our Majesty is wearing here, an orange sash with green sarong bottom garments, and I will be ornamenting these off camera, but I have him also wear part of his crown because I would like to put the frills on top as well, but I couldn't find a way to size him with the frills where it doesn't make the model for his royal regalia look too small to where you can't really see the details, so this will have to do for now. So Our Majesty is now rocking his second look that I'm drawing, and this is his combat ready look, I would like to call it. And so in my little Let's Draw headcanon for this video, King Julien here is learning how to fight against the Fusa, and is tired of them constantly being a threat to him and his people, so he's gonna learn how to protect his people, and he's learning the traditional Malagasy martial art of Moringi to do that. And so, starting with the fit, Our Majesty is wearing an akanjo, which is a traditional Malagasy shirt, and his is open button. And, you know, this is a shirt that's traditionally worn for more formal occasions, but King Julien's the king, so I'm pretty sure it's fair that he wants to stand head and shoulders above the commoners. He's wearing golden gloves, of course, and he's wearing green shorts with an orange stripe. And he is basically trying to take the look outside of the akanjo of merengue fighters, because they typically just wear shorts in their fights. And merengue is quite interesting of a martial art because they play music in the background when these fights using merengue happen, which makes it kind of a festive thing. And also, merengue was traditionally taught to prepare men for war, so, you know, considering my headcanon context, I think it's befitting for Our Majesty to pick this martial art up, and he's learning it from a special person who's making a surprise appearance here. The surprise character that is teaching Our Majesty merengue is fellow Malagasy fictional character Mirizo from Tekken 8. And if I'm saying her name wrong, you can let me know in the comment section. But I'm drawing Mirizo here because she really inspired this whole Let's Draw idea, because she is probably fighting game's first Malagasy character, not just Tekken's first Malagasy character. And she reminded me that this country existed, and I did research and learn about the culture and history. And then when, oh, there's a whole movie franchise named after this country. And then after rewatching the first movie, I realized how little of its culture and history was even referenced in Madagascar, the movie franchise. I mean, I know it's starring the animals, but you would, again, like I said, at least the lemur characters would at least say some Malagasy words here and there. I mean, at least in Lion King, it had the characters named after Swahili names, but whatever. And so as you can see in the drawing I'm doing here, Our Majesty, because you know how he likes the sexy ladies and how he likes to move it, is trying to get his moves on with Mary Zoe, and she's kind of like, bro, I'm just here to teach you a martial art. I don't know if I want to play around like that. And so I hope I get that impression off in this drawing. And I just want to feature where possibly some of the most popular Malagasy characters in fiction and giving them a spotlight together. So thank you for watching my Let's Draw, and on to the final picture.